Good evening. This is Gay Spirit, a program of information and entertainment for the lesbian and gay community of the greater Hartford area.
Be a Santa, jolly Santa, happy Santa. Give the world a Merry Christmas, be Kris Kringle, bells will jingle. What you bring will fill the world with joy. Twink that twinkle, wrinkle your eyes, buckle your chins, bring out your bells, ring and giggle, wiggle your beard, keep up the grins, get out and sell the spell. Oh, no, be a Santa, Holy Santa, Holy Santa. Spread the word of Merry Christmas, be so jolly, that with holly, and by golly, everyone will love you if you be a Santa Claus. Santa, jolly Santa, happy Santa, give the world a Merry Christmas, be Kris Kringle, bells will jingle, what you bring will fill the world with joy. Twink that twinkle, wrinkle your eyes, buckle your chins, bring out your bells, wink and giggle, wiggle your beard, keep up your grins, get out and sell the spell. Oh, Noel, be a Santa, jolly Santa, happy Santa, give the world a Merry Christmas, be a Santa Claus.
Leah Delaria bounced in jolly jazz fashion through Julie Stein's Be a Santa with lyrics by Betty Comden and Adolph Green. Leah herself and jazz keyboardist Jeanette Mason prepared that arrangement of the tune for inclusion in the Leah Delaria Christmas CD called Be a Santa, released in 2010 through the Warner Jazz label of the UK. I was privileged to see and hear this remarkable jazz vocalist and outrageous lesbian comic when she came to perform here in Hartford at Japanalia in Hartford's West End. I took in her act twice, actually. First, when she first came to town on Saturday, November 3rd, 2012, and when she came back for her second gig at Japanalia on Saturday, December 1st of that year. Of the 11 tracks of the Leah Delaria Be a Santa CD, one is a Leah Delaria original, A Modern Christmas Tale. Merry Christmas, and welcome to Gay Spirit, America's longest continuously running radio program specifically devoted to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender concerns. This holiday season celebrating its 34th anniversary of beginning of broadcast over listener-supported WWUH.
This Way Out celebrates, if I reckon it correctly, can it really be, its 26th Christmas as Gay Spirit's companion program. This Way Out is America's internationally transmitted LGBT radio magazine. It currently goes out to upwards of 200 radio stations in this country and countries around the world, and is broadcast worldwide on the shortwave radio band and courtesy of Internet audio servers. WWUH was on the original list of subscribers when This Way Out premiered on April 1st, 1988. Ever since that date, there has been a full hour of gay programming on Thursday evenings at 91.3 FM. First comes the current weekly half-hour-long installment of This Way Out from 8 p.m. to 8:30, followed immediately by another 30 minutes of locally produced and live on-air Gay Spirit, bringing you up to 9 o'clock. The two gay shows are but a tiny part of the full spectrum of audio alternatives this station offers the listening public nonstop, 24 hours of the day, and that includes the big holidays like this one. To access this wealth of music genre shows and public affairs programs like this one at any hour of the day or night, at any location on the planet in real-time audio, go to our station's website at wwuh.org. In a moment, some music about the dark side of Santa. Then I'll read you an article of interest to our LGBT community statewide, written by Daniela Altimari for the Hartford Courant. She's a current staff writer who has long been a friend of our community. Why, she interviewed me some years ago for the Courant about my work with Gay Spirit when the show marked one of its previous anniversaries. Daniela Altimari's article deals with the gay vote in this year's gubernatorial election. This is Gay Spirit's last show for calendar year 2014. It's a moment when we should reflect upon the ending year's important accomplishments. Maybe one of those is the impact we seem to have had upon the outcome of the election. After my reading of Daniela Altimari's article, keep listening for a holiday song by openly gay singer-songwriter John Raymond Pollard. Well, I did speak of the dark side of Santa. Over the years, I have broadcast at Christmas time what I think is a truly inspired send-up of the Santa Claus story. It's a colossal camp, and it could be described as Kurt Weill's take on Santa. Surabaya Santa, a song by Christine Zbornik and Jason Robert Brown. He's at the piano accompanying Christine in the recording they made of Surabaya Santa for inclusion in a 2-CD compilation of contemporary Christmas songs, Cabaret Noel, A Broadway Cares Christmas, issued in 1993 as a charitable effort of the Equity Fights AIDS organization. The producer of this compilation was openly gay singing actor D.C. Anderson. Many openly gay or lesbian singers, songwriters, or lyricists contributed to Cabaret Noel. Maybe that's why there are so many campy satirical numbers in the compilation. And Christine Zbornik as Mrs. Klaus is truly high camp.
I was just 17 when you rode into town, just a girl full of fantasies and longings. I saw you, I knew I had to be with you. And you looked in my eyes, and you asked me my name, and I trembled before you like a baby, and gently I kissed you. Who could resist you? You took me heart and soul, and before I had a chance to take control, we retired to your palace on the pole, where we only have ourselves and the reindeer and the elves, and a lot of things we never said about the life I could have led if I had had the sense to stay away. But here we are, Nick. And so, Nick, I know it's time for you to go, Nick. I know by now I'll never claim you for my own. I've been resigned to spend my Christmases alone. And so, au revoir, Nick. It's grand, Nick. I don't pretend to understand, Nick. I saw you look at Blitzen long and lovingly, the way you used to look at me. I have sat 20 years in this drafty retreat as the last in the line of Mrs. Clauses. I've sat here and wondered what you want from me. But you sit by yourself on the couch in the den and you watch Miracle on 34th Street. You get sad and dreamy, can't even see me, won't even say hello. Now you tell me that it's time for you to go. Sling your sack upon your back and ho ho ho. And what matters most of all is to sit inside some mall. And you'll never think of me while I am pining by the tree. But never mind, I will survive when you are gone. I set you free, Nick. Goodbye, Nick. Go drive your reindeer through the sky, Nick. I don't suppose you'd ever want me by your side. I know you now, you want a plaything, not a bride. And so on your way, Nick. Shalom, Nick. Don't feel a need to hurry home, Nick. Should I need comfort in a cold and bitter storm, I've got the elves to keep me warm. Nick? Nick? I didn't mean it. I'm just going crazy all cooped up in here. Oh, Nick, please take me with you, please. I'm your wife, damn it. Is there 1 ounce of human decency buried beneath those layers of fat? You disgust me. Oh, it's so easy to judge, isn't it? Deciding who's naughty and who's nice. Who died and left you God, Mr. Claus? But never mind, Nick. Okay, Nick. I hate to keep you from your sleigh, Nick. When you return, I will be many miles away. I'll have my lawyer call your lawyer New Year's Day. That's all for me, Nick. Get away, Nick. I'll miss you less than I can say, Nick. Have fun with all the little boys along your route. I'll get the mansion and the factory to boot. I will not wait until the snow beneath me thaws. I will escape your Santa Claus.
Hartford Courant staff writer Daniela Altimari poses an interesting question to the general voting public and the LGBT community in our state. In this past November's gubernatorial election, did the gay, lesbian, trans, and bisexual voters push Governor Dan Malloy over the finish line? A new study suggests the gay vote may have played a role in helping Malloy, a Democrat who has long been a strong supporter of gay rights, beat Republican Tom Foley in last month's gubernatorial election. The Williams Institute analyzed several races across the country to determine the role gay, lesbian, and bisexual voters played. The Williams Institute on Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity Law and Public Policy is a think tank based at the UCLA School of Law. The study cites national exit polls showing that voters identifying themselves as gay, lesbian, or bisexual made up 4% of the electorate, the highest percentage in a midterm cycle since 1998.